Hi, I'm Pierce Larson at the USC Career Fair, where children who are looking for a job don't have to look too far. The year is 2015, you live in Los Angeles, and you just experienced a magnitude 9 earthquake. Do you feel prepared? Well, not everyone in the newest film, San Andreas, said they did. Out, the stars of Scandal tell us what they're going to be shocked for in the upcoming season finale. The boys are back in town, but this time lending their talents to the silver screen. We're in Hollywood for HBO's newest larger-than-life film, Entourage, the movie. Tonight is all about joy and sadness, fear, anger, and disgust. Those are the new characters in Disney's newest animated film, Inside Out. 22 years later, the excitement and dinosaurs are back in a bigger yet bolder version of themselves. We're here in Hollywood to see how Chris Pratt and the rest of the stars are figuring out how to bring their animalistic style to Jurassic World. It's week 3 here on Dancing with the Stars, where contestants are spicing things up for Latin Week. The 9 remaining couples return Monday night for Disney Week. The dancing has just finished and the votes have been tallied, making Rumor Willis and Val Schmerkovsky your season 20 Dancing with the Stars winners. Just minutes ago, the Mirrorball Trophy was awarded to Rumor Willis and Val Schmerkovsky. But already, this dynamic dance floor is getting transformed with an extreme makeover. ABC's new edgy drama, American Crime, has just been picked up for season 2. To compensate for the growing size of the fire department, LA County is enhancing and expanding their old trucks and resources. South LA residents are growing more concerned since the safety precautions that are provided to oil worker employees are not being supplied to nearby neighbors. Starbucks are continuing to update their facilities by offering new features like a drive-through service, but people are still complaining that these new features may not be offered in all neighborhoods. Moms and middle-aged women across the globe may not be too happy today, now that everyone's favorite 53-year-old bachelor, George Clooney, has finally tied the knot. And a new star has been created on Hollywood Boulevard. Oscar winner Christopher Waltz has been immortalized with his star outside his favorite LA restaurant.
It's a fabulous location in front of Musso and Frank's, so it has something to do with history. The history of Hollywood via movies has a lot to do with the history of how we perceive the world. To be a fixture, set into the sidewalk is really an extraordinary thing.
Emma Watson joins the ranks of celebrities to bring attention to gender equality.
My life is a sheer privilege because my parents didn't love me less because I was born a daughter.
It's a big day in music news. Starting today, fans can vote online for the 2014 American Music Awards. Jason Derulo and Charlie XCX revealed the list of this year's nominees. Esquire has their 2014 Sexiest Woman Alive, and it's none other than Penelope Cruz. The movie star is notorious for keeping her family life and non-career related affairs very private. Maybe Cruz's mysteriousness is exactly what makes people find her to be so sexy. Now, people who enjoy Starbucks may find it a little harder to leave. The popular chain just announced that along with pastries and coffee, select stores will now be offering an evening dinner menu featuring meals, beer, and wine. Interstellar star Matthew McConaughey has joined the ranks of Hollywood legends today after receiving his star on the Walk of Fame. Feel like there's more crunch to your Kit Kat? Well, that may be because industry leaders fear the world is fast approaching a massive shortfall in one of our sweetest resources, chocolate. Public figures have taken to the internet to raise AIDS and HIV awareness. Prince Harry launched the No Shame campaign today to show his support. An up-and-coming Australian singer, Vance Joy, has taken the music industry by storm with his most recent tour. We sat down with the Aussie to hear what life was like on the road. To follow up on any of our stories or to figure out more ways you can help donate to the AIDS Foundation, log onto our website at atvn.org. Taylor Swift has finally dropped her much-talked-about new album, 1989, and fans are rejoicing in song. A London hotel announced that 2 of its rooms are now Harry Potter themed. Harry Potter fans are buzzing about the Georgian house, who called its new rooms the Wizard's Chambers. College students are no strangers to transportation services like Uber and Lyft to avoid DUI or parking violations, but recently prices have been going up. One Baltimore resident fell captive to these price surges over Halloween weekend, paying nearly $400 for a 20-minute ride, a price that was 9 times the normal rate. Gabby Wathan crowdfunded $600 in order to pay off her Uber bill that was stopping her from affording her rent. USC students talked to me about their price concerns with the app.
I would say I'm still more likely to use Uber over a taxi. I mean, I wouldn't say I'd be willing to drink and drive at all, but I would definitely reconsider my source of getting there, especially when the costs are that high.
I mean, I figure it's like a function of the market. I mean, obviously Friday night you're gonna have more demand than Tuesday at 2. DUIs are also really expensive. So if I had to weigh out the costs and whatnot, then I would probably just, pay the extra with Uber.
As you can see in the graphic, if you're ordering an SUV from Uber, you'll be more likely to pay more than the competing app Lyft. Although with Uber, you generally receive a nicer vehicle, you will be paying a higher base fare, higher price per minute, and higher minimum fare. What have you seen from students so far that's impressed you?
I've seen both a combination of technical skills and also the interpersonal skills. The USC graduates seem to be a cut above.
We like coming to USC because of the talent that we receive, the amount of resumes we receive, and then also just in terms of when we do our offers, USC is our #1 acceptance rate.
USC is really good about getting different companies and big companies, good companies here on campus to meet students. So I wanted to take advantage of that opportunity.
This isn't a common thing that you get to have these one-on-one experiences, and so I think being in this intimate setting and a large environment really helps just people get comfortable talking to people.
It's better to have someone in front of you and actually interviewing you than a phone screen or something, so it works better this way.
Do you feel like you're able to kind of make a personal connection with the recruiters?
Definitely. I mean, you definitely click with some more than others, but there are definitely some that I've clicked with and I'll definitely be following up with and hope to be working with this summer.
We look for people who can really communicate and communicate effectively with us and really tell me a lot about themselves within a short period of time.
Be polished and know yourself. Be willing to be ready and willing to talk about yourself and what you can bring to the table.
Even if you apply for an internship and you don't get it, you should always apply again, and maybe the next time it'll be a fit.
The takeaways from today are be yourself, do a little research, and take advantage of the opportunities like the career fair. The iconic siren is a symbol around the world that an emergency is taking place. Within a single minute, a firefighter can lace up, get ready, and be out the door en route to their call. But recently, there's been a shift in employment, which is something Captain Dave Larsen is seeing in a new generation of teenagers.
Advantageous to be a younger man, and when you're a younger man, you want more excitement, experience. I mean, we all want that, but you can handle more when you're younger.
Over the past 5 years, the LA County Fire Department has seen thousands of surprisingly new, younger applicants gunning for very few jobs.
Jobs are hard to get nowadays. Everyone wants the high-paying job with good benefits, and they see the fire department and they think it's like you said before, it's a glamorous job. I don't think they realize it's a lot of hard work.
In order to compensate for the growing size of the fire department, LA County is enhancing and expanding their old trucks and resources. Engine 56 in Rolling Hills is just one mega truck that has been remade from the outside in, with more than 2,500 man-hours put into making this little red truck on the road. Despite the physical improvements to the equipment, 21st century generation firefighters are saying that their testing is preparing them for an innovative future in the department. Their training will not just consist of fire rescue, considering 90% of all fire calls are now dealing with medical issues.
Nowadays, there's different departments that are actually doing nurse practitioners, pilot programs where they actually go to houses and they do minor procedures rather than transporting to the hospital.
The overcrowding in the department can often cause firefighters to reapply for over a decade until a space opens up. Firefighters are saying this problem could be caused by applicants who are just looking to receive a high-paying salary career, but aren't actually serious about joining the force.
Since shows like Emergency and Chicago Fire, all the different TV shows, I think it kind of glorifies the job. I think more people want to do it. And after hearing about those shows or hearing about how much money they make, I don't think they really take into consideration what we actually have to do.
The last test that I took was, I believe there were 6,700 applicants for 5 positions. And now we're getting up into the 20 and 30,000 applicants.
It takes so long to get hired because there's so much competition. And I think after so many years of testing, everyone pretty much has the same qualifications, and the competition just gets stiffer and stiffer every year. It took me 8 years to get this job.
The new recruits who are lucky enough to be selected are now being paired up alongside men in the department who have nearly 30 years of experience over them.
There is no substitute for experience. The next best thing you can get is training. And so we value that, and we work with them very diligently because we anticipate there is going to be that experience gap when they retire.
Firefighters of all ages are saying that while heading into the future, technology must be understood in order to have a successfully operated station.
Computer skills, and that's something that is here today. It's going to stay forever. And some of the guys have been around for a long time are a little bit slower than the new guys with technology, so we have to rely on them for support.
When we enter in all the information, it's computer-based. We get dispatched through the computers. Everything's shifting more towards technology.
The fire department chooses new recruits nearly once every 2 years. LA County is currently gearing up to begin the process again and hopes to begin testing within the next several months. In Palos Verdes, this is Pierce Larson reporting. Esquire has their 2014 Sexiest Woman Alive, and it's none other than Penelope Cruz. Hey guys, this is Pierce Larson reporting